We are in day 2 of the oversight visit by the Committee on Natural Environment and Water Resources of Parliament of Uganda.
We consider Chotera to be part of the southwestern. This is about 31 districts in this region.
This site was submitted to us by the district because our approach is demand-driven. We take services where they are demanded.
We are having 56 acres of coffee, though the farm is situated on 150 acres. From the beginning, we've been struggling with the dry spell. When it shines, in just 2 days, you can see the whole coffee drying.
For us, we are concerned about the transformation process. Transforming Ugandans, especially the peasants, those living below the poverty line.
It's been great. We have moved in a couple of districts. We started in Lwengo. We went to Pumude site, we went to Chamuhonga site in Bushenyi, and this has been good. They just want to assess impact and see the benefit of this project in the community.
We are in central Uganda and we are visiting the farmers, some of the beneficiaries of this project.
Most welcome to this site at Mitievili. This is the southwestern. We consider Chotera to be part of the southwestern. This is about 31 districts in this region.
This site was submitted to us by the district because our approach is demand-driven. We take services where they are demanded. So through a request, we did the assessment, and then it met the criteria. We submitted to the contractor, who doubles as a consultant, to do the studies and then come up with a design. Here, the contractor was supposed to install a solar-powered abstraction system. The solar abstraction system entails having that submersible pump and then solar panels. Solar panels are 16, as you can see. We are getting water from a stream, pump it to the tank. So he's supposed to do a transmission line. He pumps water from here up to the tank. As you can rightly observe, the tanks are up there. When water reaches the tank, it is supposed to be distributed to various usage points.
The principle remains the same as what we saw yesterday. This is a sump that is 9 meters down. We installed a pump here of 18 cubic meters per hour. It was designed and deemed sufficient to irrigate the acreage we have, the command area. So from here, this water, there is a pipe network that allows water with screens. We have a silt trap down there. The pipes lead water into the sump. And so the pump pumps water into the reservoirs through that control house.
If I started pumping and pumping like 15,
Yes.
for how long can I run? Can I run the whole day without any limitation?
Yes.
That's about that concept.
Yes. For this, you will, but we have 7 hours. 7 hours for solar pumping. Yes.
For this, it's okay.
Yes. For this is okay. The source is okay because they have been at the peak of the dry season. But the limitation is now the pumping hours, the 7, and our farmers also do farming within the 7 hours.
This is a coffee garden. He's supposed to put the razor spray kits, and then that one is supposed to install those kits on 10 acres. We have these structures. You can't just leave solar panels like that because thieves are all over. We have to be cautious of security. So we had to do fencing, and the security guard.
So this is the main supply.
Now these are tap-offs, the main is there.
We are having 56 acres of coffee, though the farm is situated on 150 acres. We've been getting just 180 bags, and that is very little, depending on the size of the farm. From the beginning, all along we've been fighting with the problem of water. Look, as you can look at the nature of the land we have, this is clay soil. We've been struggling with the dry spell. When it shines, in just 2 days, you can see the whole coffee drying.
This is a coffee farmer. He's growing coffee on a large scale, and the Ministry of Water noticed this farmer and decided to give a hand during these periods of drought so that they be able to continue harvesting the coffee and at the same time benefiting from the water that is generated from the solar-powered irrigation system.
So that's a control chamber. Now that is our main. The main that comes from the reservoir and continues where we are from. Now these are tap pops. Now you can open it.
Yes. No way to escape.
So Chairman, you know the sprinklers are very, all this interesting bit. Everyone would see water. Yes. But this one mimics the rain. The laser mimics the rain, and we are using little water. But the rain gun would finish.
For us, we are concerned about the transformation process. Transforming Ugandans, especially the peasants, those living below the poverty line, that can this kind of project be replicated elsewhere to benefit more farmers.
If it comes, we get to the peak of the rains, and the water levels go high. You would inundate part of this area, but we make provisions for the screening if there is anything that would come with the river. Secondly, we provide for this offset intake point to minimize the clay, the fine sands, as you see, the silt, and so to maintain the water that would wear down the pipe.
The studies, both the books and local knowledge, tell us that this river has never dried and it can serve the purpose. Therefore, we had the confidence of putting this investment here.
The only challenge we've been getting is inadequate water, and now we are expecting at least to double the production after getting this project, because so far we are looking at a green type of crops just because at least we are decided, as we've been trying the project to see whether it is working, at least we've been watering the crops. So this dry spell for the past 3 weeks, so we've been trying the project and the crops now have enough water.
What do you expect with irrigation? And is it worth?
When you look at the bean size, those who are into coffee, you appreciate from the bean size. That is already a good indicator if they irrigate
that one I agree with you.
Yes.
Because
exactly. Secondly, crop failure in the seasons, at least that is part of the insurance someone has already put in place.
I would like to see the contribution in terms of water for production and how it benefits all, regardless of one.
This farm employs a number of 40 workers, though not all of them are in coffee, but at least you can see that the community is benefiting from the project, from the farm. So it means the community is, we are in touch with the community, because those workers, we get them from the nearby villages.
There is potential for extension because under the irrigation decade, coming back after 10 days, you can move and cover so many.
Yes. We need to get a copy of the studies, cost-benefit analysis that informed that this project. That when you put up a project like this one for coffee, for example, after 2 years, you are beginning to break even. After so many years, so we need that, and so that is one of the documents we are requesting from you. And so we need others also for horticultural gardens, those other projects.
It's been great. We have moved in a couple of districts. We started in Lwengo, we went to Mpumude site, we went to Chamuhonga site in Bushenyi, and this has been good. They just want to assess impact and see the benefit of this project in the community.
We want to thank first the government of Uganda for the project and Nexus Green. 12 acres are to be covered, and I think now about 10, because now we are remaining with just 2 or 1 point, yes. At least the biggest part is covered. I think we have hope that the next part will be covered soon. And so far the covered part is working well. We've not got any challenge with it. They have already trained us how to use it. We are ready to use the project.